Thank you for having me, Mr. Wissam. After 3 days, we are meeting here at GRC Summit Egypt 2025. What's the memorable thing for this year's event for you?
Well, I think there are many things that um, I can be I can think about that they are worth mentioning, but mostly is about connecting with people who are thinking in the same way. This is very important and very um, um, uh, fruitful that we people from control functions and from different sectors, from different fields, from governance, risk, compliance, cybersecurity, audits, um, all kinds of control functions. They are working together and actually not working, but they are discussing and they are challenging what are the things that happening on the ground versus what are the best practices and what are the challenges and what is new in the field. So I believe this is the most important thing, that people are speaking with each other and they are sharing knowledge and sharing challenges and sharing successes. So I believe this is the most memorable thing.
All right, cool. So GRC Summit Egypt is not just for, GRC professionals come from the country. It is an international event. Like, for example, myself, I came from Netherlands. We have some colleagues came from Spain, for example. What is the benefit of GRC professional in Egypt or maybe in the region to join the next summit with this international exposure?
Well, actually, we are all in the same boat. We are all having the same challenges, but with different flags. We are working in different countries. However, the regulations all over the world are working or are moving in the same direction. Maybe some countries are moving faster or moving more in a more agile way. However, for the thinking of governance and cybersecurity and risks and thinking of compliance and how things should go in the right way, things will not wait, and people are um, having people from different countries and different backgrounds is still beneficial. Different perspectives, different applications, different challenges, and they are all beneficial for everyone who will attend from any country. And I believe it's a good place for networking, for building connections, for even hearing the same story but from a different person in a different country. It resembles it make a kind of um, um, connection and building trust that can be helpful after the conference, like building your backbone consultancy
Network.
network and peers who you can call at any time, and you can get their feedback on anything that can happen in the future. So I believe it's some this can happen everywhere, and in GRC Summit Egypt, and this has been successfully happening for the last 3 years, including this year in 2025. So I believe this is the most beneficial thing.
So I hear very positive feedback from you for this year. So as you are working in a bank, I'm sure many companies, especially small and medium-sized businesses, would like to work with a bank like your employer. So what do you expect from these small businesses to gain your trust so that you can work together?
Thank you. And Actually, working with any vendor or with any third party um, um, is something that we cannot run away from. So it's all about that they are a kind of an extension for our corporate or for our institution. In a way or another, they will be hosting our data or processing our data or dealing with our data. So according to their role and according to their scope, we will need some kind of proof that they are capable of securing our data. They are capable of communicating whenever something bad happens to them, which will happen to all of us eventually, sooner or later. It's something inevitable. Um, so I believe it's more of showing more than telling, and communicating. These are the two main themes that are in my mind.
Okay. So you mentioned about evidence, you mentioned about showing, not just, telling that they're going to do this and that. So in your opinion, especially in Egypt, how important is for small businesses, for startups to get international certification? Like, for example, ISO 27001 or SOC 2 for security. Or maybe in Egypt, you have a different flavor of certification.
Um, well, it's kind of in the process of maturing from all kinds of business that they are starting to require and starting to understand how the third party risk management is crucial and what are the right questions to ask. So actually having a certification will have a great will give a great advantage to these companies to prove their um, um, adequateness for working with us or with any company. And of course, the international ones like ISO, SOC 2, PCI, um, uh, all of them, they will give a good proof. Also, abiding by or giving statements about their abidance or their abidance to the Egyptian laws and to the regulators' frameworks. If they can show this or if they can prove that they are doing this and they have this kind of responsible way of doing this internally, so they can show this. Of course, this will help a lot and will give a very good, confident image about their business and how serious they are in doing things and being being worth of having a deal. Yeah.
Great. So thank you very much for your time once again, Mr. Wissam.
Thank you so much.